You'll never guess who's going to be in the upcoming season of Game of Thrones, but you'll have to watch Stream On to find out. Woohoo! Welcome to Stream On here on the Stream.tv. Party people, let's get it started. We are your one-stop social network shop, here to deliver you the latest on what's trending from across your favorite platforms. I'm your host, Brooke Burgstahler.
And I'm Zeus Campbell. Welcome. We want you guys to chime in through Facebook, Twitter, all our social medias throughout the show. So let's get started with Facebook, Miss Brooke Burgstahler.
Did you guys know that the most popular person on Facebook is Cristiano Ronaldo, the soccer player? He has so many people following his page, it's insane. And all I'm wondering is if he was slightly less attractive, would that be the case? But let's move along to what 1 million of you guys are talking about on Facebook today. It's all about the video game Bully coming out with a remake. That's right, for all of you nerds out there, they're celebrating their 10-year anniversary, and the game follows a teenager named Jimmy Hopkins, and he gets bullied at his high school, and you can get the game only on Android, so sorry for all you iPhone losers. Just kidding, I have an iPhone, so it's totally cool. Why can't all tech be created equal? That's what I want to know, you guys. Now, speaking of high tech, super cool images have just been released from NASA's latest trip to Saturn. That's right, you guys. The spacecraft named Cassini returns with amazing views of the planet across the plains of Saturn's rings, and it's taken years for the space team to get this close, but I'm just gonna ask the question that we're all just jiving to know about. What about aliens? Are there aliens on Saturn? If you guys have been to Saturn or have any communications with the planet, please let me know. And this is exciting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This story is growing in size, you guys, so I'm sure you're just itching to know who is going to be on the latest season of Game of Thrones. Well, it's UFC fighter Conor McGregor, of all people. He's playing a villainous character, a soldier on a vessel called Silence that's captained by Euron Greyjoy, and it looks like he's gonna have to take up to 10 months off from fighting in order to play this role. So congrats, Conor. Yo, you crazy, so I'm sure you're gonna be fine on this show. And in other TV/movie news, we have the Baywatch remake coming to theaters soon. The first sneak peek at a trailer was just released, and the film is starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Zac Efron. Of course, we've got a cameo from David Hasselhoff himself, and I'm hoping that we're gonna see Pamela Anderson, but if we don't, it's totally cool. I can just stare at pictures of Zac Efron's abs all day long. Yes, please, and thank you. And hoorah for the PlayStation 4, you guys! Over 220,000 of you are sharing this story right now, and that is because sales have topped 50 million units on the gaming system. It just debuted 3 years ago, and it took the PlayStation 3 5 years to make it to these current sales for the PlayStation 4, so it's pretty exciting stuff. Meanwhile, Microsoft hasn't released any recent numbers for the Xbox, so I think we all know who's really bringing in the do-re-mi in this gaming world. Now, you know what I would love to know is who was talking about all these stories on Facebook. Zeus, can you tell me a couple peeps who are part of the conversation, babe?
Yes, I definitely can. In the world of Facebook, a lot of people are talking about this story, so let me get them right here. Miss Judy Moody, is that really her name, Judy Moody? Elena Gornado, Mehoff Jack, really? This is an awesome name, I'm sorry. Lisa Scheller, Janet Gover, Abby Fox, Sadie Snow, Brad Hass, and Elliot Lewis all chiming in on the story. Very interesting stories. So we want to thank you guys for chiming in, and back to you, Ms. Brooke Burgstahler.
Yes, thank you, Judy Moody. I hope that you're not too moody today. I hope you're in good spirits. Happy Friday, everyone, and make sure you're following us on Facebook at The Stream TV. Yee.
All right, let's move into the wonderful world of Twitter. That's right, hashtags everywhere. Everybody's talking about the Empire story. Let's start with that. Empire, everybody loves the show, of course. Big success. At HanTGH said, Empire got me all in my feelings. Shake my head, can't wait till next week. Got the Boy Meets World meme, I love that. Example 2, we got Miss I Amnesia said, I was just about to have a snack. Hashtag Empire, that's right. Okay, signs you're lying is a hashtag that really, really caught my eye. I just always think it's funny. @CatFunny said, your nickname is my boyfriend. Hashtag signs you're lying. I get that one, I like that. Next one, signs you're lying. Mr. S. Joseph Burns says, you're a politician, you're a CEO, you're a guy on the first date, you are a used car salesman, or you're in Congress. You're a liar. Signs you're a liar. Good one. All right, now everybody loves film titles. I know me, very, very big film fanatic. So we have hashtag nicer film titles. So taking regular film titles and making them just a little bit more pleasant. All right, so @Shabazz79 said, Pillow Fight Club. Fight Club people. Okay, I like that one. And @8HVN says, Pilots of Caribbean. Okay, I like that one. That was pretty clever. Now we're gonna do an account highlight. I always like to follow certain funny Twitter people who always come consistently with the funny. So @TheFunnyWorld, the first one I really liked is, why is Peter Pan always flying? He never lands. I like this joke because it never grows old. A little corny for my taste. I don't know, you know, but you tried. This okay. @Funny. Now this one is pretty good. This is me. What's Harry Potter's favorite way of getting down a hill? I don't know. Walking. Just kidding. Rolling. Please lose my number. So if you don't know, Harry Potter's a serious thing. If you don't know how Harry Potter would do it, then, you know, just fly down a broom, right? Just fly down there, kind of? I don't know.
J.K. Rowling.
Oh, like rolling.
No, like the author.
Oh, like the author.
Yeah, of Harry Potter.
See,
J.K.
this
Rowling.
is not, I'm not the demographic.
Oh my God, I think it's so clever. I love this joke. It's so great.
Well, thank you guys. We want to see what you think about our hashtags. Send us your hashtags. You know, you can always reach out to us at thestream.tv.
Are you guys on Instagram? I'm sure if you're under the age of 34, then you are, because if not, then what kind of life are you living? Well, let's get it kicking on Instagram today and check out some of the most amazing accounts out there. And I would like to start off with @SuckyTattoos. And let's take a look at some of these horribly sucky tattoos, like this first picture of Boner Garage. That's right, you guys. This lady decided to get Boner Garage tattooed right over her lady bits, and well, I think it just speaks for itself. Now, this next tattoo, which is equally as shitty but so hysterical, says scars don't heal, #Harambe, RIP Harambe, and if you get Harambe permanently marked on your body, then obviously you're some type of god or goddess. Speaking of goddess, this is not a depiction of Angelina Jolie as such. This is probably the meanest picture I've ever seen drawn of her, and it's permanently on someone's body. Clearly the tattoo artist was not an Angelina Jolie fan, or just not like a tasteful art fan at all. But in any case, that account, Sucky Tattoos, has over 200,000 people following them, so check them out right now. Get out your little phones. I know you're already on it. And here is another account, @CashCats, with over 150,000 followers, and I think this deserves to be the most popular account on all of Instagram. It's pictures of cats with money, and it's so funny. Here's a little kitty cat with a gold chain, and then we've got the cat with their machine gun, and then finally this cat with her Louis Vuitton. I'm not sure why you're putting your cat around guns. Please save the children. I'm super allergic to cats, but I love this Cash Money mashup, so go follow them. And here is another account, so you guys can sound really cool around all of your friends, @MermanJax. I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of this man. I am so in love with him. He's a merman, you guys, and you can hire him for special events, and his whole Instagram is just pictures of him in his fake silicone mermaid tail, and he takes his job very seriously, and he's always doing merman photo shoots. And you know, for anyone out there that says that you can't be anything that you want, you can. You can be a merman, you guys. You can be a freaking merman. Well, send me some of your favorite accounts, because we love to feature what you guys are talking about here on Stream On. You can find us, slip into our DMs on Instagram @TheStreamTV. Time to dose up. Get those veins ready. Just kidding. Just kidding. Different kind of dose, you guys. Here's your daily dose of extra internet, and I want to teach you guys how to master the world of Instagram with these super super groovy tips. So for all of you looking to be social media celebrities and build that following, here are 3 pro ideas so that you can quit your day job and be a professional picture taker. Starting with number 1. Keep the coloring the same. This is what top people on Instagram say. Choose a palette and stick to it. Choose a theme and stick to it, because you want your Instagram to be consistent and aesthetically organized. You know what I mean? Don't make Martha Stewart upset. Now, the next tip is to use applications. Use external applications outside of Instagram, like Beauty 365, which is basically a baby Photoshop. There's also an app called Visco, which lets you saturate colors and add other filters and just do really fun stuff to your pics. But you guys can just try that out on your apps on your phone and check out what other things Instagram's got going on. And then finally, make sure you're posting regularly and at peak times. You can do a little bit of research and find what best works for your audience. But traditionally, 7 p.m. is a really good time to post because everyone's coming home from work and they're thinking about, what's going wrong in their lives, and they're just trying to fill themselves with like stupid imagery. You know what I mean? Just let me look at another picture of a dog, please. Well, you guys, send us your ideas. What are you following on the World Wide Web? What are some of your favorite sites, your favorite blogs? What are we missing? Please keep us involved and find us at The Stream TV.
Yep. Now it's time for YouTube. That's right. So we're gonna do a little theme today. Music for YouTube today. All about music, all trending videos. Now, first one, J. Cole is back. The king is back. The king of substance is back. That's right, his new album, For Your Eyes Only. Listen, everybody's talking about it. It's funny because a lot of people just was like, oh man, we haven't seen J. Cole in so long. And it's like, yeah, now he's back. So his new song, False Prophet, has been getting a lot of internet attention, and I'm just excited to see he's back making music, so good job, J. Cole. Moving on, a new channel that I got put on to, Monster Cat. Listen, over 5 million subscribers, great music. Band that they featured up there, Coven, for all you Coven fans, shows the video, them live performing, and they're performing their song, Come to Light. And this is for people who are into dubstep, there's a little bit of trance, a little bit of trap, so it's a really good eclectic channel, so make sure you check it out. A similar channel, Fearless Records. This channel has over 1 million subscribers. I need to get my subscriber game up. So they joined about 2016, but the band that they featured on this channel, so of course Fearless Records has all these great artists, but they featured Pierce DeVell, this wonderful group, and their song Dive In was all over the channel. A lot of great comments as well. People really dig the music, so it's kind of like punk rock. It has a really good punk rock foundation, so if you're into punk rock, make sure you go check out the channel. Last but not least, one of my favorite channels to watch great interviews with actors, activists, music, anybody that you really want to watch, The Breakfast Club. Charlemagne the God, Angela Yee, that's right, and DJ Envy, man. I love watching their interviews because not only are they funny, but they're just so in-depth, and they're not your typical boring, blah, blah, blah bullshit questions. They're asking the good stuff that you want to know. Who are these people sleeping with? What are their albums? Why haven't we seen them in a long time? So make sure you check out The Breakfast Club. Great channel. They put up interviews all the time. And let us know what you think about the YouTube stories that we got going on. What music are you listening to? So comment and make sure you hit us up at thestream.tv.
Snapchat-tastic. I want to get that on a t-shirt. I say that all the time. Hashtag Snapchat-tastic. Well, here is what everyone is talking about on Snapchat. Starting with our first story brought to you by Now This, a tattoo artist in Ukraine is using actual flowers and plants dipped in paint as stencils for the tattoos that she's going to create. And her name is Rit Kit Tattoo, and they are so beautiful and artsy, and I hope you guys go and follow her on social media. Rit Kit Tattoo. Tell her who sent you. Now, next up, another story from Now This is about a Japanese company called Astroscale, and this is the first trash collection company dedicated to cleaning up all the shit in outer space. I didn't even know this was going on. What are people doing without my permission out there? Goodness. They hope to begin grabbing floating space junk starting in 2018. And humans, you could do, let's just not mess up, the entire universe. Let's just stick to pillaging our own planet. Now, this is really cool invention coming out as well, a company called Hand Energy. And what this device does is it allows you to create your own energy to charge your devices, your phones, your laptops, whatever, and you're just constantly swirling this little stress reliever ball. So it's a 2-in-1, you know? You're stressed out because your cell phone's dying, but don't worry, you can relieve that and recharge your iPhone. Well, a story from Wall Street Journal that should have everyone just tickled with the news that Starbucks is going to be selling $12 cups of coffee. That's right, you guys. They're starting to notice a trend with all of these hipster coffee shops and how everyone's paying more for a little bit of cafe latte. And they're trying to get in on the good stuff with a series of stores they're opening up called Starbucks Reserve. Is there a Starbucks Reserve in your neighborhood? They just opened one in LA and I'm curious to check it out, but I don't know if I'm willing to pay 12 bucks for it. You guys let me know what you think about what Starbucks is up to right now. Bring the man down. Just kidding. Sponsor us, Starbucks. And next up, finally, is this story from Mashable, brought to you by Snapchat Discover. The University of Wisconsin Green Bay is sending acceptance letters via Snapchat. So they're sending the traditional snail mail letter to let people know they got into their university. But beyond that, they're getting their students' accounts and they're sending them snaps. I think that is so crazy. Zeus, what would you do? What would you do if you got a Snapchat from your college? I'd be like, oh God, hopefully you're not looking at my other stuff.
I'd ask them, hey, about the loans. Are we good? Is that like a wink loan? Like you don't have to pay it back? Let me know.
I love that so much. All right, you guys will find us on Snapchat at The Stream TV. Till next time. Ow.
All right, now let's move on to the wonderful world of Reddit. I'm very excited. Now, I'm calling my whole Reddit piece just the shock Reddit segment. It's a lot of shocking stories. Officer fired in poop sandwich incident could get his job back. Just the title alone makes you say, what the fuck is going on with the world? Well, apparently a police officer took a feces sandwich, and I'm being very political about this, feces sandwich, put it in a styrofoam container, and gave it to a homeless man. The identity of the homeless man is unknown, but it looks like the officer might get his job back. Now, here's the thing. He actually admitted to it. I quote, he said, I know I messed up. I mean, yeah, that's an understatement, but why is he getting his job back? Like, that's just so, I don't know the name for that. It's like unhuman. What is wrong with people these days? I don't know. Now, South Korea's President Park faces impeachment. That's right, they getting her ass up out of there. So apparently she was allegedly hiring her friends, people that she knew to be in her cabinet, talks of bribery, things like that. And they did an official vote, and the vote was 234 to 56. Goddamn, not even close. So the country is now moving forward to deliberate the impeachment, and the process could take over 180 days. Ah, sad, so sad. Now, this is a really, really heartbreaking story. I don't like to see things like this, but the Calvary mom beaten with a hockey stick in bizarre road rage attack. So apparently, you know, we all get into these accidents sometimes, and you got to keep your cool about these things because it's very rare that road rage turns into physical violence. But two men smashed the windows of a minivan with a hockey stick, then pulled the female driver out of the vehicle and beat her in front of her child. I cannot tell you how this story just breaks my heart. The Calgary police said it's quite rare that something like this even manifests, so it's just sickening. So I'm definitely praying for that young lady and hope for a speedy recovery. Now, with the greatest transition of all, let's talk about butts. It says here, studies have shown women with big butts are smarter and healthier, study finds. I mean, that makes sense. Listen, nothing I enjoy more than a little rumpus time. Okay? Little rumpus back there, a little thunder in your backyard. Okay, so it says here, women with bigger buttocks are more resistant to chronic illness and less likely to have diabetes or heart problems. That actually makes sense to me because they tend to have lower cholesterol levels and they're more likely to promote hormones that metabolizes sugar faster. So sugar turns into fat so quick, so, you know, that makes a lot of sense. So get in the gym, ladies, squat, it works, you know, get a little protein in there. All these great stories, I know that somebody's talking about them on Reddit. Miss Brooke, who's talking about these stories?
Okay, first of all, you're right about the shock factor. I am feeling so many different things.
Yes.
Mainly that, like, I'm so glad I have a big butt and it just explains a lot about me. You know what I mean? But let's see who else was talking about these stories on Reddit. Archer God, love that name. Tandem Mirror, Jelly Fungus, you get 10 points for that. Mythosaurus, Thanks Give, Kiernan Voss 22, Rainbow Effing Dash, Noah Body, Charmone 85, and finally, Trump is a cat guy. Trump is a cat guy. Please find us. Find us at the Stream TV. We want to hear from you. Trust me, I want to know you personally. Thank you guys so much for watching Stream On here on the Stream.tv. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel to stay up to date on all of our episodes. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. But until then, that's a stream off. Woo!
Bow.